Hi guys, good morning. This is Ramki. Welcome to Learning Hub. Today class we're going to teach you how to write a COBOL program to read the data from the physical file and print the data to the spool file using printer file. Okay. Before we go to the programming, I just tell you how to create the printer file. So what we are going to create the data, how to create the report layout. This is what we are going to create. This is our report id. This is our user master list, meaning today what we are going to do is some physical file which is user master file. That file have a data, we read the data and just print all the users in the database. Okay. So user master list printed on when and what is the time. This will be keep changing, but this is the user id is a constant and username is constant, user department. Then this is the field name for the this one we call it as a record. Okay, this all call it as a record. This one we call it as a detail, and this one we call it as a footer. Okay. This detail is going to be keep repeated once we read the database. Okay. Here the sample command, once we enter into the str pdm and my work member pdm, in the force physical file, if you press shift f6, you can name the printer file name and save and exit, then type the option 19, then you go to left side and type I and code the dr defined record. So then you can keep the cursor and keep the cursor there, and shift F6, and select the spaces using the option 2 to put art lines, how much have to do. Then something like same thing, F10 to rename the record. Once shift F6, then F10 to rename the record. VF means view field. Okay, I think this one just for your information, in case if you forget. Okay. Let me directly go to the S400. I log in already, so this is my S400. Okay, I teach you how to do the programming and the printer file. So let me first delete my source, existing source. I'm going to RA0001P PRTF. I just enter, then just save guys, and then just come out. Once you come out, I told it to just press F19, then just go to the left side. I just press I, then just say define record. Okay, first we do the define record, enter. Once you define record, shift F6, shift F6, shift F6. This shift F6, then you go to the spaces, because the defined record, if you see, okay, I press F3, I come, the defined record is only one row, but we need this record as a header, and the line supposed to be our two record as our header. Okay, this two line is our header. So what we're going to do, shift F6, and then just go here, space after, just press 2, and then go, maybe you add 2 more. Let's see what will happen. So if you add 2 more, you see here 2 record is there. Okay, now how to define? Let me first change the name. Okay, first we go and we just do the same thing. Let me continue fast. Don't want to take long time to teach. Just copy paste the value. Okay, RA001P1, and then you just go here. I just say that user master list, then printed on, printed on, then that's it. Just put define constant. DC means define constant. I think I already mentioned here, DC never says it. Okay, never mind, you just keep note that DC to define constant. Okay, define center, it will be created the line. Then you can just go and continue for the next one. Before we go, we first we complete the printed on the variable. We need the variable, we need the field to retrieve the date. So I just press F10 F11. So F11, here already say it's a defined field. Okay, so you just press F11. Just put a system date. Okay, this one should be 8. The length of the field should be 8. Just put, then page down, then you can, here you have to mention the type as 8 date. So you just put 6, sorry, system date. Then maybe I just 6, I think is wrong. Okay, just put character letter, because we are going to store the move the value. So enter. Then you just go here. If you want the time correct, just press F11. Maybe you can, instead of pressing F11, just sorry, you put star, and then maybe shift, just F11, sorry, shift F11, shift F11 to select the field, correct. Select, no, you see, then select this field, shift F6. This one you remove the field. Okay, after remove, you just go here, put time, shift F6 to time. Okay, then enter. So you know, further information to copy the keyword, never mind, it's just enter, so the time will come. So I repeat again, just press any one, then put define constant DC and enter. After that, select this constant variable, anything, shift F11. Then just go here and remove the, where is it, remove this define field. Just put 4 to remove the define constant variable. Then just remove this one also. Then directly go whatever you want, you can just put option 2 to define the timing. Okay, enter. So this is what we are doing. I think because of deleting something, it's gone already. Please wait. Define. So I say here, correct, just go here, put 2, but before you put 2, you remove this one. After put 2, you remove this one. So if you remove this, you can directly, sorry, that's it. So you can see the timing. So we don't want this. So how to select, how to move, just shift menu, shift shift F1 is for select, then shift F2 for move. Sorry, shift F1 to select, then click the cursor where you want to move, shift F3 for move. If you want to delete, if you want to copy, shift F1, then shift F2 for copy, I mean paste. Okay, then this one to delete, just shift F4 is delete. This one is also shift F4 to delete. Okay, fine guys, let me go and continue the remaining. So I'm going to define the next one is a what is that, user ID, user ID, then username, just put username, then I put different constant, it's, then I need user department, just randomly I put somewhere user department. Okay, then I just put here. Okay. Now I need few more lines where I can define something. So what I'm going to do, I place the cursor here, shift F6, shift F, sorry, shift, yeah, shift F6, I think, shift F6, then F10. No, I just go here, the space after, sorry, space after means it's have to go here, space after, then maybe I put 5. So it's came already. So now what I'm going to do, first I change the name, this one as a header still not at finish. So yeah, maybe I change the header, shift F6, then F10 to rename the record. So I shift F10, then I say HDR header. Okay, I did already. So now I'm going to define the line to differentiate. So I just put like this. Here something wrong, I have two fields. I just shift F4 to delete. Okay, deleted. Now I have to define this line as a constant. Define constant, I define already. Now now we need the now this part is completed. Now this one is a detailed record. Okay, so detail is a separate defined record. So we will go and define the record, define the record again. So dr defined record. Okay, sorry, dr, correct. You have to put I first, put I, enter, then dr, enter. So when you dr, it will define a record. I think it should be only under here dr. Sorry, take it off. Dr. It's so these lines are no need. So I take it off this line. Delete for D for delete. Then I just put shift F6 here. Maybe this one is only one line. Just let me complete the thing first. This one also delete it. This one is a P. I just if I want to define the variable, just press cursor, place the cursor there, plus F11. So here you can say P USR user name, user ID. So user ID, this one is size is 10. Just put 10, enter. Then this one is username. Username, you can just maybe here you can say press F11, then P user NME username, then just press 40. Then this one also you need department, so press P user DEP department 40. So that's all, we completed the defined name, define the detailed record. So now we need to rename it. So shift F6 again, F10, just rename TTL detail. Okay, simple name is enough. So now we need to define another trailer record. So just F1 again, define dr. So it will take you another one. So here you want you need this one. So total number of user list. So just put maybe total number of user list. Define constant EC, and you just press here you place the cursor, just press F11, P COUNT count, then you just press 10, but this one is a numeric, so just page down, then you say zoned, then enter. Okay, it's done already. Now you can change the name of this one. So how to change the name? You can shift F6, then F10, then you say trailer. So I think we completed how to create, we completed the same thing. Let me save these details first. So if you save, if you come out, you can go here and see view the details. This is what we did. One record for header, then we added one system date. This is the position. If you want to just go through simple one, so you see the time is the user defined time is going to take this one, no variable, it will system will take care. Then the lines we put, after that another record, we define another record. This one is after one space after we print the header, one space after that. Then this one is a detail. So detail, we are printing three things: P user ID, P username, P department, then P trailer. Where we have a count. That's it. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me. Okay, and this one is completed. Let me create. Now we need the data file. So we have to create the PF first. So to create the PF, I did this one. It's confusing. Shift F6, then RA001 PF. You guys have to put here I. Then let me put here. Just paste it here as. You have to type here as R. R means record name. So we have to define the record name. I will define the record name as RA001 R. Okay. Then enter. Then W. I will. This is work file. So I call it as a work file. I actually the naming. Sorry. I think the naming I put wrongly. I say the naming I have to put F6 again. RA001. So this is work file. So I'm going to say maybe PF or WF work file. Okay. PF. So here I will say that or RA001 the record. Okay. So here I just say W user USR ID. Okay. Then the field I have what's supposed to define here call HLD, title heading of user ID. Me let me start this first because it will be okay guys, let me just I copied everything. I just renamed this one. I copy the same line again. Username, then user department EAP. Just press F4 to change. If you want you can just see that 10 is length, A is type. Okay, here I just the username. Okay, and then next one is user department, and this one is department. So I just say user DEPART department. Okay, finish already. So now you will define the user ID as a WUSR ID as a key. That's it. Now I will compile this first. Let me compile. Yeah, compiled already. Then once the compiled, we already compiled in this library. So let me first insert the record. Let's insert the record in this file. Okay. UPDDTA to insert. So for library is user 000 41 slash RA001 WF. Let me insert first. So user ID, maybe I will say that what is the user ID for you? Any idea? Okay, user ID is user USR ABC USR SUR. Okay, maybe Suresh. Oh, sorry, the size everything wrong. Supposed to be 40. So let me go and recompile the file. It will be 40. I just say 40. This one also 40. So let me compile again. Just enter. I recompile. Then UPDT F9 to retrieve the command. Just go here. USR RAM. Okay. No. USR. Sorry, Suresh. Suresh. This one is custodian. Maybe credit card department. Okay. Then USR Ramasamy. General admin. Maybe USR Ashika. council department. USR, maybe Revadi. What department? Stock admin. It's be completed already. So now let me first run the query. Let's see the data RA001 WF. So here we already have a user ID as a USR, SUR is for Suresh, USRAM for Ramasamy, then USR HA is Hasika and Revadi. They are in different department. Okay guys, now we complete the thing, everything. Now we need to just create a program only. So the program we are going to create as RA001 CBL. So let me delete this and let me create first F6 RA001 this CBL. Just put CBL, then enter. Okay, here you just proceed to start the coding. Let me first complete, then I will come back and explain to you what's supposed to do. So let me okay, let me continue first. Okay, first identification. Okay guys, COBOL program I'm going to start now. As I told you, COBOL program have a four divisions, correct? Identification division, environment division, data division, and procedure division. In this identification division, you must you must key in the program ID. So I key in the program ID. Then environment division is we are going to declare the file. So if you going now, what we are going to do, we have to incorporate the file which we already completed the here we have file, correct? This printer file we are going to incorporate here. So if you're going to incorporate that one, supposed to be under the environment division. uh, Under the environment division we have an input output section. Under the file control we have to do. Okay, then data division is we will define the data what you already declare the file, correct? That file file attribute, the fields and file attributes are going to define inside here. So here you declare the file in the environment division, then you will the attribute will be splitted in the data division. Then working storage section for our normal working variables, then procedure division. Then I just key in the main main logic and exit. Okay, this is just I did. Maybe let me complete first, compile first, make sure it's working or fine. It's working. So let me go and continue the remaining. So as I said, we need to declare the file. So guys, please listen. It's very simple. Don't make it too much complicated. Let me go step by step. So please listen. Okay. Okay. We are going to select. Declare the file. So for declare the file, this is like a what file we have to declare. One is physical file. Another one is a printer file. Okay. So physical file first. Okay. This is the command I just put here. We are declare the HYPF. Okay. Then we need to declare the printer file, which they call it as a format file. Let me first we declare this file. So I will start from after I think 13 character, B margin B, select file name. So I define my own name for that file which we created, the RA001WF, assigned to database hyphen 001 WF. Okay, then I say that this file has to be accessed by index. Okay, so organization is index. Then again I will say that how to access the file. Yes, access mode. Access is okay. Then I will say that record key is record key key is externally described key. Okay, then I will say that this will contain duplicate. uh, I'll just say, yeah, maybe we, no, maybe we first we, then I say file status is ws to ra001 wf-fs. So this is the temporary variable to define, to capture the file status. When we read the file, if the file is not there, then what will happen? If no data, what will happen? All the thing will come under here. Okay, let me explain. The select file name, this is our own file name which is assigned to the database file name. This is our original file name, okay, which we already created earlier. Then organization, I say, should be indexed file. Access mode is dynamic. Then the record key, I say whatever the file we already defined, you take it as an external descript key. Let me continue for this. I mean, declare the file for printer file. Um, select in this one printer file. So I say PRT printer RA001P assigned to format file format P. Okay, then I will say this one don't want anything, but I want to capture the file status. So I say file status is WSRA001 P-fs to capture whether the printer file completed reading or any attend comes or something like that. Okay guys, as I say, in data division we are going to describe the um, file. Okay, so we just go here. I will say in the file section, in the data division we have a file section. In the file section we have to field description. So the field description we are going to put, so fd, then just describe the file name ra001 wf. Wait, let me take this up so it's easy for us to Mhm. Okay, anyway, I don't know how, never mind. Let me set the three. Maybe here you can see what is the file. So I will just take the file. Save. Never mind. I just let me continue. Sorry guys. So fd, then I will say inf, the printer file is we put ra001 wf, correct? So I just enter. I will just say continue here. Copy dds all formats of ra001 wf. Meaning, what is the meaning? This file, the here we already, this file, correct? This file, here we say this file. Okay, this file we are saying field descriptions, I mean file level field description of this file. Copy the same structure under here. So when you compile the program, you will see what structure, it's everything will come under here. Okay, that same thing we have to do. So here we have to declare the record now. So this is field level file is already described. Now with the record is going to describe. So record, this is also our own name we are giving 001 wf record name. Then copy uh, I think I did wrongly. Let me, sorry. Actually, this one is nothing. I have to call this one supposed to be under here. Sorry. Let me. Record level is the one going to be describe I mean whatever we define, the same structure is going to describe inside the program when we compile during compilation. So we are saying the record copy the same structure of the file. Here we are saying, okay, but here we have to say something, label records are standard. So this one actually continuation, let me take it out the period. Let's just go like this, guys. Don't confuse yourself. Don't for basic and program, you just continue what I'm saying, and then we are going to define the next file. This next file is this one. So we just say prt printer ra001p. Then this one also have to say label records are omitted. So meaning this one is printer file, so I have to say label records are omitted. Okay, then just put 01 record RA001. Sorry, this one is printer file, correct? So printer file we have to say RA001P. This one is P. So we just act like that. Then have to copy same thing DDS all formats of RA001P. Finish. So let I think hope you guys understand what I'm talking. Just now. I declare the two file under environment division under the section input output section under the file control. Declare the file for physical file, then declare the printer file. Both define already. This is the syntax. After define, I'm going to use that file record. I'm going to use the file description and file I'm going to split as a field level of record names everything under this file section. So this is the place I just put fd file name label as a standard, then record, then copy all the same structure under this file. Okay, now let me first compile and make sure no error. Just we did this is the one, but I think now the error will come because we never declare the file status. So let me go and declare the file status. uh, we go down, go to the working storage variable. The working storage variable is working storage section, correct? This is the one under the data division. So here we have to declare the file status. So let me declare the file status. Maybe first I say common variable, okay, where I will define lot of variables. I create as a group. Under the group I say that okay, RA001 df-fs picture x of 02 size value I will say spaces. Okay, the same thing I will say for the second one, ws RA001 p-fs printer file status x of 02 value spaces. Okay, we compile this. Yeah, so far no issue, very good. Now what we going to do next? So the next one we have to declare, we have to what we are going to do. The thing is in this working storage we have to define separate records here of printer file. So let me do this one first, like 01 I will define as a header detail. What I'm going to do is header detail and filler. So I'm going to define first ws header, ws here. Okay, I take create group, then I will say copy dds all dds. Here we say all format, correct, for the printer file. Now I'm going to say copy dds hdr header hyphen o output of ra001p. Okay, then I will say here 01 wsdtl, then copy dds hyphen dtl hyphen o of r001 ra001p. Same thing for trailer. So what will happen, I will let me compile, then I will explain you so that you guys can understand what is happening. Please just follow me, don't worry, it's going to be good programming after you see the result. Trial o of a00 a00. We compile this, then I should explain you. So let me compile. So I go for it's what I did. Okay, I think maybe some of the field is not there. Let me first check the error. Spool file. So go for spool file. Just go down. Just put 5. There you can see the error. So here you see, guys. First, this is our declaration of file. Then declare the second file. When the file section, it's going to describe the uh, file level attributes. So it's describing here exactly the file format, record format, everything is here. It's described because of the statement line which you define here. Copy DDS all formats of thing. Okay, then it will say total number of record size is 40 for 90. Then okay, then the same thing, printer file. Let me check our error first. Where is our error? We say here the 30 repo error. 30 is here. It's saying, where is the 30? No picture class for elementary. Okay, so here if you see what is happening here, when you copy the DDS. Okay, see here, detailed record have something, but trailer detailed record have some value we define, correct? But for trailer, I don't think we never define anything. No output field, only input field. So that's why this error is coming. So what I'm going to do, this one we should not put output. So I comment this part for time being. No need at all. um, okay guys, let me first compile this letter. We see it's in already. So now what we are going to do, we will do the simple things. Let me I go to the main program. Let me do something, then I continue. Hold on. Okay guys, in this main logic, what we are going to do, we will perform three paragraph. One, to initialize the files and variables, then process the file is second para, then third para is close and exit. Okay, let me first do that part. Okay guys, so in the main logic, as I mentioned, we have created the three paragraph. We're going to perform a three paragraph. One is initialization para, so A100 initialize para till A100 exit para. So what will happen when the cursor comes here, it will go to this paragraph. So once it will process everything inside this, then until here, once it's exit, it will go back again the next paragraph as a B, then it will perform this one. Then B will go here, it will perform everything again. It will come back, the console come back to the close. The once we close, we are going to exit. Okay, so this is what we did now. So what I am going to do, let me start the initialization first. Okay, so initialization, I will split initialization. What I'm going to do, I will open the file and initialize the variable. So what I'm going to do, I will first perform, I will separate the two perform, for one for open, one for initialize. So open files through A100. I will create as a different naming paragraph. Okay, I think I will, then I will perform initialization. I will just put, it's a very last one, so I put instruction should go last. Initialize through Z9000 So let me create this first. Copy, go down first. Maybe I put, because it's a sequence A B C D, Z should go first last. Just go here. I put here um, initialize Z900 exit exit. Okay, server initialization para. Let me take some gap right here. So I just go up. I will continue the next one as a open file. So open, here I have to say initialization para. So hyphen para. Okay. Now I will say here a A1100 open para open para is entered, then A1100 exit. Then I will exit here. So hope I think you guys understand what I'm doing. Okay, let me add the now let me save first, just for now. No error, it should not be error, but oh, it's still have error. Let me let me see that one. Z900 is wrong. Okay, see this one. I think C100 exit not there. B100 para does not exit. See, so this B1 process para also there. This is also not there. So something wrong. A100 exit not there. Where is it? A100. So here it's correct, but A100 exit not there. Close exit la. This is exactly exit. Let me take the spool file from here. Let me browse the spool file. Go down. I will check here. Then page up. It's fixed already. Then this one is what is not defined para. So I put B1 process. So B1 process I never mention, is it? PROCESS process. Another one is A1 exit. A100 exit not defined. Is it not defined? We define already. How come it's saying not defined? A100. Maybe here I put wrongly. It's not A1. Let me paste the same thing here. Oh, I put wrongly. Instead of 00, maybe I put wrongly 00. Okay, this is also. This is also 00. Sorry guys, I think wasting my time for doing this. Okay, we compile already, so let me continue the program. So as I mentioned, we're going to open the file first. We start from open file. So as I mentioned, we have two files only. One is um, we go up. I will check up. So the one is our database file. One is our printer file. So database file, when you read, you're supposed to open in input mode. Printer file have to write in the record in that. So always the printer file will be in output mode. So let me first open here. So just simple word, just say open. Open input nf RA001 WF. Okay, then open output printer file RA001 P. Output PUT. So next what we're going to do, we initialize the variables. So what we're going to initialize, we have to check first what are the variables we declared, correct? So we have to go here. First we initialize the files. After open, we have to initialize the files. INI, TIA will initialize RA001 or record of the file name RA001 WF. Means we have a file, correct, RA001WF, this file. So this record I'm going to initialize. So I'm going to say this record, initialize this record of this variable. So this is the file record, but this is the variable we define already. Like if you see here, we define already. Sorry, we define. So I just go to the program to see. So see we define. So this when the program compile, it's going to define this record name. So it will be initialize everything. So alphabet will be initialize as spaces 0, numeric will initialize as zeros. Okay. Then we have to initialize the another field, correct? Initialize is a record header also. I mean the printer file also has to be initialized. Maybe I just now I just say maybe RA001 because we have to put specific record name. Never mind. Just put it will take care of everything actually. No need to specific have to put anyway. Then we have to do this one, meaning we have to accept the time, correct? Maybe we have to initialize the variables. Initialize yes common where. Okay. So let's common variable. So we have only the three things. Let me compare this first. Let make sure it's okay. Fine first, no issue. Yeah, okay. So what we're going to do? What we're going to do is once we initialize this one, once we completed the open statement and the initialize statement. So now we're going to do the process, correct? So the process, what we're going to do? Let me first explain what we're going to do. We will first read the file. Okay, read the file, the user master file. After we read the file, we take each content from the file and just move to the printer file. After move the data to the printer file, we write the record. Okay, let me start first. Okay, for read the file, we have to start the file in sequence order, then we will print. Okay, so for that I will do something here as okay. Let me okay guys, now what I just now said that okay, in the main paragraph we are initializing the files and local variables. Open the in the initialize para we open the file and initialize the local variables, then we process the main and process the close. Okay, we already opened the file here. We just I show you it's already open, and we already bottom we already initialize the variables of the file, each file and common variables what we declare in top. Okay, now what we going to do, we have to process the main para, correct? So if for process para is b100, okay, this is the process what I say. We have to define, I mean we have to start the file. If you see shift F3 and if you see the file, we have a key, correct? The key is user ID. So we have to move the low values to start, so that when the file reading, it's going to read as a sequence, I mean in the sorting order of user ID. So let me first move the low values to the w user ID of the file. To then we start the file name. We are saying that key is greater than externally described key, so meaning it will taken care the file, it taken care the field, the key of the file what it's defined externally, meaning it's whatever it's defined here, it will taken care. So the this value is moved as a low values of this one, then it's sorted already, then it go and start. Suppose in case if the file don't have any record, nothing, if really have something is there, then it will come down, or else it will go here as a the file status become 10. The file status is 10 means it's end of file, usually it's end of file. So we just move as a 10. If the record totally the file is empty, it will go inside here. Okay, uh, then we say that read the file. Once we started already, we notice that some record is already there. Okay, so if record already there, if the file status is not 10, okay, if not 10, then it will come inside, it will start to perform the file. So we have to read the file sequentially one by one. So for that we already here. Okay, then we read the file. Once we read the file as a next record. Okay, then if the file reach end of end of file, meaning once we started to read one by one, once the last record reached, after that it tried to read again, it go for end of file. Okay, because we say perform this RA001 WF para till this one, until the status is equal to 10. Okay, so first of all, if it's already 10, it won't perform here. If it's already blank, then it will come inside, then it started to read, keep loop the file, reading. First record will read, then it go here, then second record will read, then it go here, third record read, then when the last record comes, it will go here and it will go exit here. Okay, then we have to go for close para, we have to close the file also. Let me close it, close INF 001 WF and close INF sorry, PRT RA001 W1P. Correct, this is our file. Okay. So we already saved this. Let me so guys, I hope you understand. Then here, once you come here, still we just read the record only. Once we read the first record, we have to move the values. Correct, we have to move the values to the detailed record of the printer. Correct. Okay, let me, before we have just to be make sure it's so far it's everything is correct, no issue. Let me compile. No issue. So let me go to the para again. R100 is our reading process. So I just type there and yeah, shift F4. Okay, type in the top and shift F4, you can reach here. Then just go here, you will see this is the para. So now R110 is to move the data from this physical file, this user file, to the printer file. So let me start to move first. Okay, then we move what is the value W user ID of record RA001 WF2 P user ID of WSDTL. Okay, now the question is, what is mean by this WSDTL? You remember that, I think you remember that if you go up, you will see already we define something. We define something as WSDTL, correct? So the detailed record is going to be under, it's already splitted. When the during compilation, it's going to be you can see easily. Our spool file also can see. You see, I will show you the spool file. So if you see the detailed record here, if you see DTL, where is the DTL? The DTL WSDTL we created as a separate name. So okay, here this is the one. So I put, let me go one by one. So this one is a header. Now if you see below, if you page down, you can see, still page down, if you see here detailed record, see this is the detail. So this detailed record is already defined P user ID. So we are saying that move the W user ID to P user ID of detail 0, detail output record. Okay, that is what we are trying to say. Let me go one again. So here the user ID of the work file move to the P user ID of detailed record. Okay, then again same thing we have to do for W user and name of rec RA 001 WF2 P user name of WSDTL. Okay, then move the W user DEP of rec RA001 WF2 P user DEP of WSDTL. Okay, we align equally. Nothing to do this, but it looks nice. Okay, once we move everything, we have to write the data to this group. Okay, so that it will be appear in the printer. So let me write, just say write. Okay, the record name of the file, what we define here, the record name we define here, you see here we define the record name for the printer file as this one, correct? So we have to say write this record name rec or record ra001p. Okay, from from what record you want to write the record to this record from wsdtl, from where, because we already moved the data to here, correct? So we move the data to wsdtl, so we have to say from the detail format is SADTL, because this is our record name of the printer, correct? Let me take that one. So if you see p printer file, if you see printer, see here you have something DTL, record name HDR for header, so DTL for detail. So we have to say the format is DTL. Then I say and write, okay, and write, okay. But during end write, maybe you have to say the statement at the end, what supposed to do at the end. You have to continue at OP. Actually here we have to say not at end, because we are writing the printer file, so we have to say at end of page, at end of page, what's supposed to do, just put first continue. So what's there now, the format, okay, format spelling is wrong, so I just put format, okay. Okay, now what we are doing, let me come out. So this simple, guys, let's just listen here, okay. So now we are writing directly, we are reading the file directly, writing the detail, correct? So if you write, what will happen, it will directly write the record directly, okay. But what is happening, let me first compile this, I show you what is happening, then we see how to enhance the program again. Let me call the program directly, so it's called already. Let me go to the spool file, work SPLF. Let's see what will happen now. Shift F6 to go down. I see, if you see here, it's already printed the detail, all everything is printed, but you see here that it's only I think it's only detail was printed, but our what we need is header first, then followed by detail, then number of record. So now I hope you guys understand that this is like we directly printing the detail is wrong. So before we print the detail, what we supposed to do, we have to write the header, okay. So to write the record, what we write the header. So to write the header, what we supposed to do, we have to put the counter to check whether what record is reading, if it's a first record. So move, I will add one to one counter, record count, rec count, okay. I will put this one, then I declare the record for the record count first, otherwise we will miss it out. So let me go and declare the record count in the working storage variable. We already have a common variable, let me use that common variable. I will be common group, okay, rec count, then I say feature, this is numeric, so I say 9 of 10, value is z or zeros, okay. So let me go and initialize this variable. This is already initialized because it's already the group we already initialize here, common variable, so it will be initialized. So let me add the variable, it's already added. Now add one group. So when you come to print for the detail, you have to check here if ws rec count is equal to 1, I want to print header, correct? So we have to say print perform, I will go some separate para to perform the header. You also directly put here, but it's I want to separate separate para, easy to understand. So I say print, sorry, p1, this one I will call it as a p1 printer, okay, as 001 print HAD. These are your own naming, you can give anything. The paragraph name can give anything. Okay, P1000 exit. Then I say and if. So what will happen now when the first record comes, it will go here, it print the header, then continue the detail, then print the detail. Okay. Okay, let me first QR MNOP QP. So maybe I put here as a printer. No, it's very anywhere you can put, no issue, but here better. So P1 hyphen P1000 header, print header, correct? P1000 exit. Okay, exit. Okay, yeah, come. Now we are going to do print the header. So what we supposed to print, how we supposed to print. Okay, just we are just writing the detail, right? RA record of what is the file, RA001P from what record, it's not detail. So same as here we say from detail. So from we have to say HDR from the working storage from HDR format is HDR. This is our HDR. Okay, then just again and right have to put and okay at and just put continue for time being. So what is the error? EOP found at EOP is supposed to come, not end. Okay, so this one is completed. So let me run the program. Let's see what will happen now. Okay, let's start already. Spool file sp also can take you for spool file. So if you see here, guys, we already got it. This one, the header is already printed, and followed by the detail is printing the detail what we in the file. But note, you guys notice that here I cannot see the date, correct? So date we have to declare and take the correct date. And you notice here this is also looks like repeated here, something is happening. So let's see what will happen. Okay, then detail trailer is not printed. Okay, so what we supposed to do now, we need the date. Okay, so for the date, what I'm going to do, I have to accept the date in the initialization para. Maybe I will do from here, so easily can understand how to accept the date. Just put accept ws date is our local variable going to declare in the working storage section. Date from date, this is system variable, date from date. Then once we accept the date will be like a 8 digit, I mean 6 digit. We need to move the 6 digit to a corresponding format, CORR I ws date to WSCURR date, current date. I just put maybe current date, then move that's it, the current date. Then move the WSCURR DT in the file same format to WS date 1. Then again I move the WS date 1 to WS date 2, move the WS date 2 to system sys date of WS HDR. That's it, guys. So let me first declare the variable, those variables like ws date 1, current date, everything. Let me explain later. First let me declare working storage section. Let me go here first. Let me declare the variable first, how then I will explain how it works. Okay, guys, please wait. Okay, guys, now we are going to declare the variable. So I just put 01 ws date. I say ws date, correct? Ws date is the one we are it's a group actually. So you have to put 05 WSYY is the date picture of S sign of 2 is a sign value Z zeros. Okay. Hey guys, now I will explain the program how accepting date it's working. Uh, accept date, correct? Okay. Listen here, the statement, the syntax accept WS date from date. The WS date is the working storage here we have. So when we accept the date is going to come from the system as a YYMMDD. So here MM TD, that is year, month, and followed by date. So if you got this one, then we have to move to the local variable to add the century as a 20. So I'm just adding the century here, the variable as a 20 here. So when this 20, okay, after you move the variable 20, the value is going to be 2018, 2018 of today, then 07 and 21. Then after you complete this one it will be moving to this variable. After that we are moving that variable directly to this ws date one, which is already 2018 will come here, 07 and uh, so yeah, the 21 will come here. Okay, then after that we have to again move in the correct format ddmmyy. So I'm moving this uh, date 1 to date 2. After that I think I supposed to move as a corresponding um, I have to say here corresponding move, so it's wrong. Let me check. This one supposed to be like a move corresponding of date 1, date 1 to corresponding of date 1 to date 2. So meaning date 1 to date 2 corresponding variable dd will go dd, will go yy will go myy. Okay, let me change that one. Then we run our program to check how it's working. Okay, so here I will just say corresponding. So CORR. Okay, guys, it's a simple COBOL program, nothing to worry. If you first you tag this one, tag with me. Let's first compile some error. Is it okay? So if you see here, I have a lot of DT. I put DT, but there I put DAT. So here this one I did never use. Actually, it's supposed to be DAT. Correct? Okay. Okay guys, actually all supposed to be here. I noticed that the variable if it's one group started with 0 1, then the under the group everything supposed to be same, or else it will take us another group. So let me first change everything as this one and same group. So this one you can, I think this is Canva 0505. Let me save this and compile again. Okay, now we call again the program, see what will happen. So but we never move the date, I think, correct? Did we move? I don't know. We never move the date. We accept the date. Yeah, we move already. So let me go to the spool file. It's already moved, but nothing was happened. Why it's nothing was happened, we have to check, correct? um, let me debug the program so that we know what is happening. Okay, then another thing, we have to say the printer file. The printer file we have to say it's date, correct? So the date format we have to put as a date format. So if I select the field first, let me select the field, shift F11, then F10, no, not F10, sorry, F12. Then I have to go for edit. Else here you see edit word, edit code, correct? You just put the edit code, sorry, edit word. Okay, you have to put the edit word, then just put here as spaces. colon, sorry, date, correct, date supposed to be edit code, it's supposed to be like it's correct. Okay guys, this one actually we supposed to be a numeric field, so I change again shift F10. I change instead of character I change to 2 and enter. It's changed to numeric. Okay, let me complete. I compile again this one, compile, then um, compile. Okay, then I just go and compile this one in debug mode. Let's see what will happen. I just use just leave it as it is. Then srcdbg source dbg interactive debug mode. Let me complete strisdb ra001. Let me F4. I put update data. Actually these are no need, but this is the standard format. If you follow ra001, enter, and then you complete. Okay, let's see here. This one is going to explain full from top to bottom. So I say first it will go for initialize para. um, Go to initialize para, then open the files. We already opened the file. Then we go for the variable to initialize. We initialize everything, then we are accepting the date. So when we accept the date here, the date is blank. Okay, nothing is there. So it's a ws date. I will watch the variable, then ws date per date I will watch, then ws date 1, ws date 2. Okay, let's see here. So when I move here, accept, it is going to accept the data as dd yy, but we are moving the corresponding value here yy, sorry, here yy dd. So here is going to move everything as a yy dd. Okay, so it's moved here correctly. Now we are moving the variable, corresponding variable, I mean we are moving that same variable to this one as a another group. So it's the same variable, it will move. But see here, I supposed to, here I put wrongly. I think this one we declare as instead of 8 digit we put as a 6, so that is wrong. We have to change. You guys understand? Let me go and change this one. You see here, this one supposed to be a 4 character. I never put 4. Where is it? Sorry, this one supposed to be a 4 and this one supposed to be a 4. Let me compile and come back again. Sorry guys. Then I go here, I just paste that paste, go directly to this one. I just put 4 and again I put 4. Then I just debug dbg. Let me first call directly, later we see. I call directly sp, then I go directly shift f6. Sorry, go to the spool file sp .splf, shift f6. Let's see the variable. Wow, now we got that everything, but we don't have the slash. Okay, so if you need the slash, what's supposed to do, we have to change something in the printer file. So how to, what to do, we go back to the this printer file. Just go 19, choose shift F11. Okay, then you go to the edit code, edit word, just put here 2, then just say 2 character for this date, then slash, then another 2 space, then slash, then 1 2 3 4. This is per year. Okay, then just enter. Okay, now you see this is already formatted. Now you go and rerun the, compile the printer file, then again compile the program, then run the program. You will see it's already printing us nicely. Okay, let me go through the debug mode again. I explain you what is happening this one. Then we have to print the footer also. So let me first add the footer. Let R100. We are just B1, we are printing everything. So after we print everything, once you come out from here, we have to print the I mean detail, correct, I mean sorry, trailer record. So if you going to print the trailer record, what you supposed to do, we have to write the trailer here. So after you process all the files. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I will just write the record. We will check first if the rec count is equal to 0. If 0, just maybe that we don't have a no header, no detailed record printed. So let me later, that one I will explain later. So let me directly I move the record count ws rec cont to p1 p count, I think p count of ws trl value we, I think we put. Then write same thing, rec r a001p from what, it's a trailer record. Then format is trl. Okay, then save it. That's all. Let me save the thing. Let me check first what is happening, then we go for the second debug mode and explain what is happening. Okay, so here it's saying the record is wrong. Okay guys, just now what we did, ws trl is missed out, so we go and uncommand this one. Previously is commented, I go and uncommand this, then I go and I already moved the value, then I write the record of printer file from the wstrl. The format is trl. Okay, let me run the program first, compile the program, then we call the program. Just see, will call enough, then go for spool file. If you see the spool file, you can see the record total number of user is already defined. But now I will debug the program. You have to know what is happening during attend. Okay, if something is duplicated, so it's already in the sorting order, like first this usr ha swashika ramashami revati and then Suresh is coming, but Suresh is repeated twice. Let's see what is happening. I compile the program in debug mode, then that's it, is going to finish my program debug mode. Then I will come debug first strisdb, um, strisdb, then I just put f and call 001. Okay, then let me first explain that same thing. It's going to initialize the open the paragraph, then it's going to initialize the files all variables, then accept the date. This one we already checked, the date is now in the format of I mean dd mm. When we move to the variable, this variable is already, sorry, this file is already in the format of slash, so it will taken care. Move, we header move, we moved already, but the header not at right. Okay, now we are going to process the para. So we start the file, we are checking what is the file status now. The if you put file status ra001 wffs. Okay, so if you see that it's empty, means it's successful. Now I go here, it's already 00 means successful. Okay, if it's file is empty, then it go here inside. Okay, now I will just go and read the file. I read, I will add the count. So the record count is going to be count here. So record count is 1. Then it's reading the file. If it's 1, it's going to write the header. So the header we already moved the record, that date we already moved, correct. So if you put press F11, you can see no, nothing is there. Maybe here this group have a value, so this group we already moved, so this group is going to write to this header. Okay, so it's already right. Then we are saying that it's go and move the files. So these files, if you want to watch, for those who are new to COBOL, I'm just explaining. So if you watch, you can put like this whole variable, you can see the what is the value now reading. Okay, if you see the variable of username nme, so same hashika. Okay, now it's reading, it's writing everything to this file. Okay, now here if you see at eop, when the end of file comes, it's supposed to go inside here, end of page. But this now what we have, the page you have only 3 records. So if you have more than 3, it's going to be more than 3, you can see a lot of difference here. So later I show you this one. So first record is written, then second record is reading. So Ramaswamy is reading. Okay, it's already second finished, then third is also finished. But when you go for attend, you should exit. So now the last Suresh is reading, fourth record. After you write this, what you're supposed to do, it's already go inside here. So this place we should not continue anymore. You have to exit to this para. Okay, so this is our error. Let me end this, then I will show you how. Okay, then R100, go here, go to R1000, exit. So if you not run now, it's going to be if you run now, it's going to be perfect result. Okay, so I save this, compile again, call the program. See, you can see the result now. Okay, see, now it's only 4 record is printing, but this number is looks very funny, 00. Let me go and suppress the 0. How to suppress? Just go 14, just press F shift F11, then F10. You can see, I think here something they do. I think edit code, just put here edit code, then you can press 3. I think 3. If you press F1, you can see what is the meaning. Zero balance. Okay, so it will comma. If you want comma, you can put comma. If no comma, just put 4. No comma or zero balance means it's empty, but at least we want zero balance. So I put suppress, it will be suppress also. So 3. See first, compile, then call the program, delete all the spool files first. It's not mine. The last one is for our report file. Let me delete it. The last one is our report. Open using file. So if you see, it's nice. Okay, so that's it, guys. Looks you understand what I'm talking. Maybe I will try to add a few more records like this for next page, so you know how the page break is work. So let me add the record. Okay, RA001 WF. Okay, guys, let me, I added the list, so many records in our user master. So this is our user master, have a lot of records, around 18 records. So when I run this record, what will happen? Let's see first. So I never change any program. Let me call the program. So after call the program, if you see the spool file, this is our first spool file, correct? This is our first, sorry, this is our first spool file, this second one. So first one have 4 record, correct? So when you come for second record, if you see, this is our have a lot of people, page down you can see 18, correct? But if you put p plus 1, okay, so I think this is not enough. I need to add few more, because here you see it's only one page. So let me add few more and I come and explain you what is happening. So because when you print this one to the actual printer, how they print is out queue, then they put some out queue name, printer have a different name. So like PSD001, and then save yes, yeah, yes, then duplex tumble, like that, but it won't work here because it's don't have this out queue. The printer always tag to this out queue, then they will print. Okay, let me first add few more record. Okay, guys, I added the records. Added the records in this file. I added lot of records so that we will see some difference. So finally added, it's almost I added around 104 record. Let me run the report first. Let's see what will happen. Didn't change anything. Let me call the program and go for a you see here, it's header is only once printed, but after that no more header. It's only one page. So next page supposed to come with the header and the detail. So it's not printed. So why it's not printed? Because it's whenever we write the detail, we have to take at the end of page. So this one has to be okay. Let me explain first. Okay. when I go for the detail write para, you see here at end of file. So when you reach the at end of page, you have to write the header. So we have to print perform the header para, perform E100 print h header to E1000 exit. Okay. Let me save the program and run. Let's see. Okay. So if I what happen when we rerun, it will when it reach, that one is wrong again. 100. Copy this. I directly put that one instead of typing my typo error maybe. Okay. I just compile. So when I call, what happen? It will just print everything. When then whenever writing detail, it go and check if it's end of page. If it's end of page, it will print the next header. So this header will be repeated once again. So if you go down, you can see it's printed here. So when this will be printed, so that's all. So you can add one more page number here, or here right side it's a page number, then add the counter when the page break comes. Whenever the header printing, you have to add that number, then you can see the difference. So total number of record is 104. Okay guys, I think I done with it. So it's very simple. If you want to write a COBOL program to print the report, just read the data from the database and just print in spool file. Okay, this is very useful. So I write this is my physical file I given, and then this is my printer file which we already created. Hope you guys understand. And then this is my COBOL program. So you guys, if you want anything, you just go to this user user004, and your password is also same. Go to the pub400 server, just log in and don't delete these programs. Thanks for watching. Thank you. If you have any doubt, please share your comment. I try to reply if have time. Then I will try to put one more program next week, or mostly I don't know when I will put. I will give us a one screen there. We will accept the same user detail and write the record into the this file, or a different file, user file. So that we currently now we updated the record updta, then we manually go and update. Is actually it's not correct. Supposed to be this one supposed to be updated by updated through the user accepted screen. Okay, so we will see these things next class. Thank you for watching.